It's Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, and much respect to the brothers pushing his word in the four corners of the globe. Shalom to you few sisters out there that's listening and learning and doing the right thing. It's Brother Ariyah coming at you with another lesson. And I came across this article here, and it talks about, it's a national terrorism advisory system that's basically letting it be known that things are going to pop off in the coming months. Okay? There's going to be insurrections. It's going to be, they don't say it's going to be shootings, right? But it's going to be a lot of bad things happening, So they're basically warning the people, okay, of coming terrorist attacks and things of that nature, okay? But I just want to read this and go into some scriptures, and Lord willing, this is edifying to the sheep, to the elect. It says the National Terrorism Advisory System is designed to communicate information about terrorist threats by providing timely, detailed information to the American public. All Americans share responsibility for the nation's security and should always be aware of the heightened risk of terrorist attack in the United States and what they should do. Okay, so yada, yada, yada. It says the United States remains in a heightened threat environment, as noted in the previous bulletin, and several recent attacks have highlighted the dynamic and complex nature of the threat environment. In the coming months, we expect the threat environment to become more dynamic, as several high-profile events could be exploited to justify acts of violence against a range of possible targets. Okay, now listen to these targets. These targets could include public gatherings, faith-based institutions, schools, racial and religious minorities. Okay? And that one stuck out to me, man, with the religious minorities. Okay? That's definitely talking about us, okay? That is definitely talking about us. And as Apostle Gabar went into yesterday, our religion is the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible, But yeah, they're going to be coming after us, man. But let me read on. Government facilities and personnel, U.S. critical infrastructure, the media, and perceived ideological opponents. Threat actors have recently mobilized to violence due to factors such as personal grievances, reaction to current events, and an adherence to violent extremist ideologies, including racially or ethnically motivated or anti-government, anti-authority violent extremism. Foreign adversaries, including terrorist organizations and nation-state adversaries, Salakia, also remain intent on exploiting the threat environment to promote or inspire violence, sow discord, or undermine U.S. democratic institutions. We continue to assess that the primary threat of mass casualty violence in the United States stems from lone offenders and small groups motivated by a range of ideological beliefs and or personal grievances. Okay? And honestly, to me, this is a bunch of bullshit, okay? There's so many shootings that's going on out here, quote unquote mass shootings. They call a mass shooting if 3 or 4 people get shot. That's considered a mass shooting to them, right? And now we probably up to like maybe 225 mass shootings already in the year 2022, right? But they, all of these things are gonna be orchestrated by Esau, man. Okay, they probably, I wouldn't doubt if they were hiring mercenaries to do some of these things, man. Right, paid mercenaries, just like that school shooting, man. That dude was probably a paid mercenary, man. Right, but their end, we all know their end game. We know their goal, right? But they want to bring forth martial law, right? Just like in the movie Siege, The Siege, with Denzel Washington and Bruce Willis, when the military came in, and that was Bruce Willis that was leading the military. When they came in, they got to implement their own laws. They got to create their own laws, okay? And that's basically what they want to do. They want the United States to be like, like a Commonwealth country, if you will, right? Because in Commonwealth states in America, they can make up laws as they go, okay? And this is the thing that's going to work to their benefit and to our detriment, right? But I got this here. It says martial law involves the temporary substitution of military authority for civilian rule, and is usually invoked in time of war, rebellion, or natural disaster. When martial law is in effect, the military commander of an area or country has unlimited authority to make and enforce laws, man. Okay? So they'll be able to just make laws as they go, right? Whatever they say goes. Whatever they say we have to do, right? You're going to see militarized policemen out on the streets, right? You're not going to be able to come and go as you please anymore, right? Because Esau is orchestrating all of these things to come up to that point where he can call in martial law, man. Okay, so this is why, they're bringing out this advisory now, just, to let people know, okay? Because these things are going to pop off, and I believe they're going to pop off a lot this summer, man. But we'll just have to wait and see. But, us as a collective unit, us collectively, we're hoping that Esau hurry the fuck up, man. I don't know what he's waiting for, but, hurry your ass up, man. Okay? Do what you're going to do, and, do what you got to do. Bring it on. Let's go, man. Let's get this over with. Okay? And, yeah, this is something to look out for here, man. All right? So these are basically, I feel like this is Esau telling on himself, because this is basically, all the places where he's going to attack, okay? Infiltrate and attack. He already did schools, right? He already did a faith-based institution, and, churches, okay? Let's see. Government facilities. Let's see, the media. Yeah, man. He's gonna be trying to touch all of this stuff, man. These are things that we gotta, look out for, man. All right. So I just wanted to get a couple of scriptures, and Lord willing, this is edifying. Okay, so I'm just going to read 2nd Ezra 15, 16, Sirach 34, and I might bring something else in there. That'll be the lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 3 through 6. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Okay, and all of these things are coming, man. Famine is right on the cusp. Okay, the sword is coming. Esau is about to show his horns for real. Okay, He's about to show you why he's called the devil, man. Okay? And death, mass death is coming. Destruction is definitely coming, man. You know, this place is, you know, destruction is coming before the missiles come, man. You know, it's going to be a lot of civil unrest, civil wars going on, right? A lot of shootouts, a lot of murdering, raping, you know, robbing. You know, it's going to be all out chaos out here, man. Okay? For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled, man. Okay? Let me skip down here. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right? Because when martial law comes, people ain't going to be wanting to hear that. They're going to be trying to take people's guns, right? They're going to be trying to isolate people in their homes, you know? And this place is not going to go for another lockdown, man. Okay? Especially, you know, them super American Edomites, man, right? That want to protect their country, right? Want to protect their rights. Okay? They're not having it, man. Okay? And they're gearing up, right? They're gearing up against us, man. They want to start a race war, man. They ready to kill, man. They out there practicing every day, right? Getting ready, man, for this civil war, man. This is something that they're definitely gearing up for, man. But Jake don't know what's coming to them, man. Jake is too busy partying and bullshitting around, you know, smoking weed and going to parties and worried about, you know, dealing with different chicks and all that, and making this money that's not even worth anything to even, you know, lift their head up to see what's coming, man, until it's too late. Okay? And it says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. Right? No one's going to care about, you know, what the government has to say or what the president has to say. No one's going to care about if you're a cop or anything like that in that day. No one's going to be trying to hear none of the bullshit, man. It's going to be complete and utter chaos out here, man. Okay? And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Okay? And that's going into the martial law, man. But this is why they're doing all of this, man. That's why they're putting out these advisories and all that, because they want martial law, man. That's what they want. Okay? For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Right? Because all of these things, you know, the famine, man. That famine, it's just so much happening right now, man. It's just, this is a great time to be alive, man. Because we're seeing it all unfold, man. You know, and you see how the Most High is speeding things up. You know, things are happening every day, man. Every day now, man. It was never like this before, man. Especially when I first came into the truth, it wasn't every day. Now it's every day something is happening. You know, it's just so much to talk about, man. You know, it's so much to bring to light, man. It's a beautiful time to be alive, man. All right. And it says there, I'm going down to 37, and there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon earth, and they that see the wrath shall be afraid, and trembling shall come upon them. Okay. And those are, you know, well, I don't care about the other nations in Esau. But for you 2/3, this is how you're going to be trembling, man. You're going to be scared to death, man. Okay? They're going to be scared to death of the things that they're seeing that's happening to other people, man. Okay? And the things that's going to happen to them. And there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon the earth. And they that see the wrath shall be afraid, and trembling shall come upon them. Okay, I'm going to go to 16. And it says, woe be to thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Woe is me, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Okay? For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. I'm just jumping around. And it says, for there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Okay, and that's going into that part where I was talking about where they were saying religious minorities, right? Because you know they're coming for us, man. They're definitely coming for us. They don't like the things that we're talking about. Okay, we probably on the FBI's on the FBI terrorist list, man. Okay. GMS and brothers that follow GMS are probably on the FBI's terrorist list, right? And they're gonna seek to slay us, right? They're gonna seek to bring us into their headquarters or what have you, man. Okay. For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord power. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift you up. Okay? So when these things come, the Most High said we're not going to be afraid, man. Let me get that real quick in Job. Okay? You see, Esau's trying to use these little scare tactics, and that's all it is. It's a scare tactic, man. He's trying to use it to scare people, man. That's all he's trying to do. Esau gets off on having people afraid and fear, okay? And that's what a weak man does, okay? He tries to control people with fear, right? When he himself is the one that is really afraid, man. That's why he's trying to instill fear in others so they can feel how he feels, because he knows what his end is going to be. Okay? But this is Job 5:22. It says, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. Right? I'm not going to go into the rest of it. That's all I wanted. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, man. Okay? And Lord willing, we're a part of that number that's going to be laughing at the destruction and the famine and the things that are going on around us. You know, all the the tyranny and the destruction, right, and the chaos, right? Lord willing, we'll have that number that's going to be laughing when all them things are happening, man. Okay? The Most High did not instill in us the spirit of fear. Okay? Well, let me go to let me just get this real quick, because I just wanted to make this real quick. I didn't want to make it long and drawn out. I want Sirach 34. Sirach 34. Yep. Okay. So I'm just going to read 12 through 16. It says, I was oftentimes in danger of death, yet I was delivered because of these things. The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live, for their hope is in him that saveth them. Whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear nor be afraid, for he is his hope. Blessed is the soul of him that feareth the Lord, to whom doth he look, and who is his strength. For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. He is their mighty protection and strong stay. a defense from heat, and a cover from the sun at noon, a preservation from stumbling, and an help from falling. Okay? So when all these things is popping off, man, you got to know that the Most High is going to be with you. Have faith that he's going to be with you and guide you through all of this madness that's about to come, man. Like I said earlier, you know, Esau is just using this as a scare tactic. He's trying to instill fear in people, man, because when people are deathly afraid, right, they're not thinking in their right mind. And that's exactly what Esau wants, man. Okay? So he wants to control the narrative with fear tactic, with using his little fear tactics, man. Okay? But we not afraid because we're not we know his devices, man. We're not ignorant of his devices, and we're not ignorant at the lengths that he'll go to get done what he wants to get done. Okay, so we see through all his little tricks. We see right through him, man. All his tricks are transparent, man. Just like he is, he's transparent, man. Translucent. You know? So, you know, just stay prayed up, man. Just watch. You know, watch, because these things are going to be popping off, man, left and right. Coming real soon, man. So just watch. Keep your eyes open, okay? And just know it's a beautiful time to be alive right there. I'm upbeat, man. You know, this is beautiful, man. So, Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to say shalom to the next one.